Welcome back to Crypto's Juiciest News. Bitcoin, $82,000. I woke up today with an extreme amount of it's over vibes, reading messages regarding pDAI. There are two hats I could have chosen from today. Would you like fries with that, sir? Please proceed to the next window hat. Or begging for a pegging. Which ones are going to be? Man, friends, I've been getting death threats like you would not believe. I can't even read them. They're so violent. They're literally really, really violent. People messaging me on anonymous accounts saying, I know where you live, I'm going to come and kill you. Literally, people making accounts like extreme violence. This reminds me, okay, the last time I got death threats, just to let you know before we cover all the news, the last time I got death threats was Hex from Ethereum down here. This is the E-Hex to Pulse ratio. Okay. All right. E-Hex to Pulse ratio. And the last time I did get them, let me just show you. It was down here when Richard said, I don't like E-Hex anymore. It's actually poop. So the price, the E-Hex to Pulse ratio, recovered Richard's FUD event from here. It actually went a bit lower. A guy capitulated and then it went up. So it used to be a value of like right here on the bottom, like 30. Now it's up to like 70. It's up 100% against Pulse. It recovered literally the whole move and more. Look at this. It actually went up to a value of like 105. And now Richard tweets, I mean, like, talk about a psyops. Richard now tweets, when he says Hex, he also refers to Hex. He calls it Hex from Ethereum. So I'm just showing you. That's the last time I received death threats. I don't know if this is a similar event. Man, I'm white as hell, friends. Friends, I still have not gone and checked my bed sheets. It's probably going to be blue, green, red. There's blood. There's grapes. I had corn last night. There's definitely pieces of corn. The amount of poopy diarrhea, me waking up. Oh my gosh, we got to go through a lot. I'm going to have to do another full-on video about it later, but just to give you an idea, I've woken up. The pDAI price is literally down here. I've woken up. It's down 62%. It's down 96% from the top. Okay. I don't know what the hell's going on. And then, like, let me just load it. Right here at the bottom, it's down 96%. Maria, the Atropa dev, obviously he's on some absolutely cracker nuclear herbs. And they've been sprinkling some special stuff as well. He comes out and says the most schizo, incorrect psyops information I could ever have imagined in my life. He tweets, but he basically says in the chat, he goes, Sommi is the one minting pDAI. He's the one, the conspiracy behind it. And man, I just went red. Red alert, red alert. I thought you were the insider. What the hell is going on? Oh man. Friends, I'm not even going to go through the violent death threats. I think I'm going to have to block and delete a lot of people. Whoa, man. And by the way, if this goes up, you failed. So I don't know. We'll see. A lot of people are actually congratulating me. They're like, man, I don't know how you've kept it together. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, friends. Look, PulseChain community, I now know what it's like to be Richard Hart for 5 hours. And let me tell you, you don't want to know what it's like. Now I know why he's not streaming. I felt it today. I actually felt it. Dude, I'm literally getting violent attack and death threats. All I'm going through in my head is 90% call, 10% lottery, 90% call, 10% lottery, 90%. That's all that's going through my head. And I'm just juxtaposing that with people. By the way, a lot of people, violent death threats. This was interesting. A lot of the violent death threats, people weren't even long. They weren't even long, which means half of their violent death threats to me was just because they felt embarrassment as the price went up for the past 1.5 years, and now they want it to fail so much, so they're like unloading their euphoria onto me. Okay, that's pretty much it. The death threats, the violent death threats. Some people I'm like, man, this guy's not even long. You never even bought. Where's the violence coming from? That's what it is. That's the fear, friends, because they're like, oh, it's promised like, oh, because what's going through their mind is, oh, you almost convinced me to click buy at once. You almost convinced me that this thing was going to work, and now it's going down. I almost lost it all, right? And just to give you a very quick update, my gosh, look. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at that 8-hour candle. Oh, my gosh. Whoa. 200%. Oh, my gosh, dude. Woo! Man. Look, I don't care if it's going to zero, all right? I'm going to do something that's going to shock you. Ha! Going down with the ship. That's it. It's either on or it's not. Let's continue. Now, friends, I've been doing a lot of my Telegram updates on pDAI. Just to give you a very quick update. Okay, I'm just going to give you the absolute most critical info. It's the NineIronCapital chat log. And this is pretty much it. Thank you very much to Mr. Cyphex who got it. So he's actually got all of NineIronCapital's tweets. The green one. There is no inflation bug. pDAI debt ceiling isn't moving. Okay. He also says in the next one as well. So there's an auction going out, friends. There's an auction going out. He also comments on Maria. I'll go through all of that stuff later. So thank you, Mr. Jax Hex. Reminder that all minting will be halted once the flop is operating. I believe NineIronCapital, please confirm. So the floppy willy auctions, that's why I named it the floppy willy. It's become a meme already. The floppy willy's out. That is when there's pulse maker options, auctions going on. But look, friends, I don't understand the technicals. I spent yesterday telling you guys, I don't even know how to connect to the chain and do a button pressing. I got no idea. And then I wake up and Maria's like, you're the mastermind behind this. Oh, man, Maria's doing a lot of psyopsing. NineIronCapital replies to him, yes, so the minting will be halted once the flop is operating. Also, friends, just to throw it out. No, I can't confirm. Okay, I can't confirm. Some people saying yes, some people saying no, but apparently this is the weird... friends, this thing gets really, really, really weird, okay, just to show you. So we have to confirm later, but apparently there's a bridge in to PulseChain, 200 ETH. Apparently that's linked to the minter's wallet. But I don't know, okay, I don't know. I have to refresh out here. So that's wild, man. That is wild. Just to show some of the Skitzo part from Maria. Maria, DY, Maria mugged my aunt. Maria, Steve Monty from Hedron. I don't know, bro. Who's Steve Monty? I don't know what he's talking about. So, oh my gosh, what a ride. What a ride. Now let's go on to more juicy news. I might have to stop and interrupt stuff as we just go through an update. So, as you get to see, friends, by the way, for all the death threats going on right now, they are to stop because I'm going to clap back. And by the way, if you take me out, I'm going to come back and haunt you all as a butterfly. Nobody suspects the butterfly. Now, it is true, friends. I've been receiving violent death threats. Like, bro, this is not worth it. This is not worth it. And I did tell everybody I will come back in spirit and I'll haunt you as a butterfly. So it is what it is. Also, friends, I've mentioned for you the violent death threats part out here. And like, I just want to show you something, okay? I got more videos coming out, friends. This is weird because you know the Sommi FUD event. I was told there's an infinite minting bug back in August 2023. That was it. And then I learned, oh wow, there's something wrong with this. And I went bullish and I went up. Man, it's just weird. Time's a flat circle, but the prices are higher. That's the thing. Let me actually come and show you here. So the infinite minting, friends, I was told here. Look where pDAI is actually up right now. 12x since I was told about the infinite minting. 12x. And actually, when I got bullish, it's still up here. 12x actually, because it came back to the price. You see that? Look, man, I don't know, friends. You understand from my perspective, I've woken up literally because the first thing I'm reading is kill him, and I'm like, try me, get him, Spirit A. He's ready. He's ready. I'm gonna have to put him away. By the way, just to let you know, look, friends. After what I've copped, I don't have any hatred in my heart, okay? I'm a leader. I'm a peanut brain, okay? Look, if the fudders are wrong about this one, you're all going to get Sommi's pegged nipples either tattooed on your body or that's going to be your avatar for a month. A month, okay? If pDAI gets back above 3 cents, we are all... Every single person who fudded, even Ivan fudded, friends. Even Ivan fudded. If we get back, you know what? No, make it a cent. Make it 1 cent. If we go back 1 cent, if we do, could be 0 right now. I don't know. But if we get back above 1 cent, you're all going to have to make your avatars literally the pegged Sommi nipple. I've already got the picture loaded for you. And what I've actually done, I've actually made the post. Ha! This is the picture, friends. This is the picture. And I've let everyone know we all demand you do it. That's it. Okay? That's it. You want to kill me? You want to kill me? Okay, if this goes back, fans, this is what we'll actually call the nipple pegging. Okay, the precursor to the pegging. It's got to be like the last pegging. And what I'll do is I'm going to mark 1 cent. Okay, 1 cent. If this goes back above 1 cent, you're all changing your avatars for a month. If it's not, okay, if it's over, I've got to go down with the ship, and I'm going to Photoshop a McDonald's hat onto my hat. And when everyone asks, hey, why you got the McDonald's hat? And I'll say, oh, the pDAI thing didn't work. So, fair's fair. That'll be fun. And like I said, friends, Ivan, you got to do it too. I have not seen if Eric Wall's done any posts, because I've got hundreds and hundreds, thousands. There's death threats everywhere, right? I'm sure there's an Eric post here. Eric's got to do it. By the way, I'm now reading live from my baby doll friend Jax Hex. He said, Eric Wall is confirmed gone. And I'm asked, sir, did he really sell? And Mr. Jack said, no, I'm just assuming. Oh man, that'd be quite the story. Fans, this is scary is like there's all these moments where it looks like it's over, and every day I've been catching you with my Pokeball. But why it's getting scary is because I don't like saying this, but like you got to think about it. Okay, if it's over, it's over. We've got to move on with our lives. Yeah, but if it's not over, man, the universe is trying to make me some sort of main character. Because if this, like friends, think about it, if it's not over and it's part of Richard's plan, and we do the great pegging, where everyone actually pegs their nipples first as the ritual, and like imagine it actually does get to 10 cents. Oh my god! Like I saw what happened to Ansoy and everyone else. Like man, the amount of attention that comes up as these things go up. By the way, if this works out, I'm not even joking, right? pDAI even at 10 cents, and we get through this, like statues should be erected of Richard Hart. If this actually is like, wow, if this is real. But I don't know, friends. I've woken up, like I said, I still haven't checked my bed sheets. My gosh, there's rainbow colors there. They're the real Skittles. By the way, friends, I've got to do another mention as well. I just received a message of someone saying, Sommi, even though I didn't FUD you, can I put this as my avatar as well? Yes, friends, you are encouraged to do this. You are very encouraged to put that as your avatar everywhere. So everyone understands this is the movement. Oh, man. Oh, friends, I swear, man. Look, I think I'm going to die early. Man, I don't know if my aortas can take it anymore. I just don't know. Now, let's just continue on with the news. Oh, man, it's going nuts. The amount of phone calls I've been rejecting. I'm like, bro, not today, not this month. Now, I'm just going to quickly show you the Bitcoin price chart. Man, like, who gives a shit about Bitcoin when you got this stuff out here? This is, remember, the friends, the weekly candle of Bitcoin is still green. It's still green. If we do the fractal of the global M2, it's meant to go up end of April. But honestly, I'm sick of all these fractals. I'm sick of them. None of them work. Every time we get some hopium, we go back down. And everyone's like, don't worry. Look, man, it is what it is. It's still along for this ride. Whoa. By the way, with pDAI as well, speaking about rides, friends, do you know, right, if pDAI, when it's at 1.8 cents, right, up here, it's a 10,000x. Do you know that? 1.8 cents. So if it actually does make it to $1, 555x to $1, you got to think about it like this. This is how I see it, okay? Because it's higher returns than Hex, it's going to have more FUD. And it is, isn't it? More intensity. Don't know what the hell's going on. By the way, live right now. I mean, it's up to 0.0043 now. It's like, you know what? I think they've tasted blood now. I think people have tasted blood. I think everyone they want Ivan to remove that pudgy penguin that's down 93%, and they really want him and Eric Wall and everyone else in PulseChain community. They want to see this peg nipples thing everywhere, man. I think they want to see the movement. So we'll see. We get back above 1 cent. No. For that level of FUD, by the way, you technically should be doing it right now. If we just reverse this candle back to here, we'll do it. But you know what? I'll give it to 1 cent. Oh, man, we're less than 2.5x away. Now, continuing as well, friends. So, remember, NineIronCapital says we're looking fine for pDAI. The floppy willy auction, the next process is going to be, it's nail biting. Man, I'm in a state of shock. I still am in a state of shock. But like, look, please, man, you gotta understand, man, there's so much FUD. But if I was sitting at home and I'm watching me, I'd be like, dude, Sommi's white as a ghost. He just got death threats. The same death threats. Like the EHEX friends was worse than now. Even though before people wanted to like say blow me out of existence on Earth. But like today they want to blow me out of like intergalactic cosmic existence, right? Like they want to catch my soul whenever I go to Orion's belt, come back, and they just want to ship me out somewhere else. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. But the EHEX one was worse. Why? Because I was going against the direct word of the founder. It was like founders literally saying, hey, I don't like EHEX. And I'm like, I like EHEX and that's wrong. And everyone's like, no. That's what it was like. Oh, man. Gold price fans, there's Euphoria out there while we're having FUD. Schiff, right? He hits Euphoria with his $3,025 gold. And what I'll do now, friends, I'll just show you the gold price so you can see. But gold, right? Gold is obviously the precursor to all the poopiness in the world going on right now. Gold is literally on the biggest tear of all time. When it stops, we can have a run. Okay, so when it stops, that's like risk on. It doesn't have to come, it doesn't do that or anything. But like when it can just like, you know, hang around here and just do something like that. We all thought it stopped here, then it's gone for another run. So that's just kind of how it works. You can't really do anything about it anyway. We just got to wait it out. And man, just going back as well, friends, to that pDAI thing, it really is me against the crowd. They all came out. They all came out. All of them. Oh boy. Oh boy. I really do feel like, friends, and I mentioned this in my video. You know what? I'm not even going to spoil it for you. I'm just going to just show you the picture. Do you remember this guy? The Titanic ship. Do you remember watching, friends? Titanic? My heart will go on. My nipples will go on. My pegs will go on. He goes down with the ship. That's literally it. But ain't no iceberg gonna stop us, man. If we go back above 1 cent, I'm still shaking. I'm still shaking in my boots. Don't have boots on, fluffy slippers on, friends. And they're right here. Okay, they're literally right here. Confirm the status of these. Still as fluffy as anything. Not a single fluff has been plucked out. Still there. Okay, friends. So remember, actually, we'll go back to the next piece of news. So US gas prices have been dropping. President Trump's executive director says we want to buy as much Bitcoin as possible. So, you know, it's still part of the plan. There's a lot of FUD, erratic FUD. Is the Fed going to hike or do something? What's going on? We'll go through and check some stuff out now. But I guess it's all part of the plan. Everything's poopy right now. There's like, man, friends, we've literally had freak accidents and stuff. By the way, I just want to show you something, okay? Like, it's no coincidence, just think about this, okay? It's no coincidence that we have had 4 red monthly others BTC candles in a row and 4 red Ethereum candle monthlies in a row. And on this 4th one, we are seeing super mega extreme FUD everywhere. It's Blood Moon month. We're seeing FUD everywhere. The pDAI minting. Richard Hart, the SEC, comes back, gets the extension so they can file for and see what their next bullshit argument is from April 21st. Isn't that wild, man? All of it, friends, comes on the 4th candle. And we have not had 4 for a long, long, long time. You want to know what's wild, friends? Look at this June. Around this period, after this period, June, you know what happened here? This was the SEC declared, Gary Gensler's SEC declared all altcoins to be securities. Right at the bottom here. And then we started going up. Okay, so I'm just wondering if that happens as well. So, man, but here's the thing. When's a good time? When's a good time? So we don't get a good time. We need like 3 green in a row. Then the good times are allowed to start, right? Where it starts to like pick up speed. If we look at previous cycles as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 in a row is like explosive euphoria, right? So when you have like 3 in a row, it's like, oh, it's go time. And then maybe you get number 4 and 5. It actually has happened before. That's been alt season wave number 1. In some other news as well, friends, the Pentagon has cut 60,000 jobs. Obviously, the same probably Pentagon that was doing the planned assassination against Donald Trump out here. Man, this is feeling a bit ill, but you know, this is Ivan's post. Hexagons and pulsegons. Is pDAI not going to $1 anymore? Please advise me and Eric Wall so we can navigate. This is KDP. Chat, this isn't FUD, just a question. The Atropa dev is clipping hard of the tokens and stuff out here. So, and yeah, after, like on Ivan's to FUD, friends, pDAI's up 95%. It's actually higher than this post. It's actually up here now. Like, it's actually still rising up here. But, oh, man. What a ride. I did not expect to wake up to be the fall guy for pDAI mint bad stuff. Man, that's wild. Look, friends, just to let you know, man, look, don't take this take this with a complete grain of salt. But wouldn't it be wild if Richard was buying on an anonymous account and dumping with that minter? Or something else. Or someone else was. Or maybe Richard was just buying on that anyway. Wouldn't it be wild? Yeah, and Maria, that's why, like, maybe, because friends, I don't understand what the hell Maria's going to. I don't even know. Probably he doesn't know. Like, it's all skit stuff. So maybe he's seeing one thing. He's like, oh no, this isn't happening. It might be similar to, look, it could be, it's like you're watching the origin address dump with one wallet, and then, like, it's being bought up on the other one. Like, the origin address dumps, people dump, and, like, someone else is buying. It could be that. Look, I just don't know, man. Like, copium, you don't know, man. We got to understand, man, it's during zombie virus, during the OA FUD, like every single time these things went down, there is no clarity in the story. You can only see the clarity after, okay? You roll the dice, whether you're in or not. Yeah, there is no clarity out here. The market, though, as every day passes, it looks back at the news and they go, oh, I guess the news was FUD, right? That's how it digests it over time. And it checks of the probabilities of success continuing or not. That's what happens. That's why people who like catch the knife, you like have maximum uncertainty, but you have the cheapest price, as I show you. And I'm just going to show you on the 5-minute chart here. This is like Maria, like, yeah. Oh my gosh, what was it like down here? I was literally asleep dead of the night. Oh my gosh. By the way, that is the Satan's time, 3 a.m. here. That's wild, man. I know you're different in a different time frame, time zone and stuff, but I think it just is. It is weird that it comes out. Oh man, still catching my breath. Now, I guess the silver lining, friends, is the PulseChain bridge is actually clogged. A lot of people have been trying to bridge in, and a lot of people wondering, they're going, asking me, Sommi, how come there's like 4 or 5 hours wait? Richard's used a very safe bridge, friends. Omni bridge, I think. It's never been hacked once. So it's a very, very, very safe bridge. Never been exploited everywhere. It's meant to be slow and safe and like and be that way. It's come from Ethereum. So because it's slow and safe, we don't have all the like third-party support of the bridge and stuff out here. But that's why during these extreme floods, like, you want to put money in, but so does everybody else want to put it in. And that's why these things do these huge things out here. Yeah, it must have been scary for the first buys though. Now, friends, with a lot of the stuff going on, macro and everything out here, the Bitcoin daily chart is still holding around here. I guess, everyone's worried, are we going to take another step down? Arthur Gaze, a lot of the people who are calling for a lot of the extreme flood, I think they're like slowly saying like, oh, we should be kind of like dumping right now if there was extreme flood out here, but we don't know. There could be another dump down. PulseChain took a leg lower hit as well. Oh, it's down 3%. It was down her, so as you can see, all the pDAI one out here. Still down 31% on the day with a big move out here. This is PulseChain, friends. Unfortunately, it's like it's closing lows below here as well. Lower and lower and lower. Do we have to go make a new wedge? There's the new wedge, guys. There you go. That's the technical analysis. The squiggly lines, huh? This squiggly line will now fit inside my triangle. Wow. Let's go on the let's actually cope it. Let's do it on the weekly close instead of the wick. I don't know. So yeah, we got no friendship, friends, with Ethereum's price this low as well. Especially like you just look at the ETH BTC ratio with everything coming out here now. Somehow magically ETH BTC is like slowly going up, which is a miracle, and it's up slowly. This is the weekly candle. It's pretty much been dunked on. But yeah, as you get to see, friends, isn't it crazy? All the bad stuff happens when these things come down. That's why, man, we're looking for those good times. One day, the good stuff will happen. It's just like we're waiting for those times where it just seems like nothing can go wrong. But we need those repetitive green candles in a row, monthly candles especially. Even just more pDAI stuff out here. Thank you to Mr. AlkaLine for this lovely post as well. This is actually pretty good, sir. So let me get this straight. Richard Hart shills pDAI 7 times. Everyone gets bullish because he's clearly communicating. Then Maria starts talking nonsense as always, and suddenly everyone believes him and starts doubting RH. This exploit doesn't add up. So yeah, I think it's like Maria going, uh-oh, the minting bug. And then like he pulled the Atropa liquidity. Then he started dumping. Then he said, you have now failed my test. The test is now over. I shook out weak hands myself. Whew, man, it's wild. What a wild, wild run. If we're waiting for anything of, I guess, more macro level as well, friends, we know, right? You know, with the business ISM cycle, keeping it down. Here is the Russell 2000, racist Russell 2000. Is still down at these lows. It's got to go plug above the highs. But as you've seen many times as well, I've shown you that the business ISM cycle, which is it's critical to understanding what's going on, and I have it here. We get the ISM data in like the next 2 weeks, not even in a week from now. It's like after the 24th, between the 24th and the 30th of every month, I think. I think it is next week somewhere, like, you know, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or whatever. Like, alt seasons only start when it's 52 plus. So I don't know what's expected right now. I guess we'll see. Like, you never know, man. If it still hangs around like 51, 50, or even ticks down, we're still like, I guess, waiting. But it comes out the end of every month, and the price action, I guess, is going to confirm it over time. It's not like it's going to be a high reading and then everything is going to be amazing, because it's last month's data. Okay, but that's what we're waiting for. That's when we like confirm, like, hey, ISM's actually 52 plus, and now we're going up. That's why I have this cycle out here to just show it to you. So until then, we've got to have to sit tight. Ethereum's got to go above $2,000. I've got more pDAI videos coming out. Whoa, I love you all. Catch you soon.